Now I will show you how I managed to increase my deposit almost 10 times. Moreover, after this video, you will be able to do exactly the same. This result trading on the OTC market with only $200,000 to $500,000. It won't be difficult for any beginner trader to repeat, so let's get straight to the video. To quickly increase my balance, I will not use technical analysis. I will rely entirely on a trading bot. And first, I need to choose the amount I will work with. Let the first trade be $200. That's a little less than 40%. Okay, we've decided on the first amount. The trade time is 1 minute since I will be working on the OTC market now. And I will choose a currency pair, Euro-Dollar. I switch to the boost.ru bot, select the Euro-Dollar currency pair and set the trade time to 1 minute. And I receive a buy signal with good percentages. I open a buy trade directly from here. Let's carefully and meticulously watch this deal, and then I'll explain in detail where to get this trading bot and how to switch it to the OTC market. An indeed truly excellent first trade brings in $184, so I can open the next trade for $250. This will be a pretty good and confident result. And in order to activate these forces into mode, you need to wait for the weekend, Easter, Saturday and Sunday. Banks are resting, and accordingly, this entire market is activated for us. And similarly at night, everyone has different time zones. Therefore, subscribe to our Telegram channel, which is Trading Boosters. There you will find the schedule of when the OTC is operational. This will help you earn quite well. If you specifically want to work on the OTC, then learn when it is active. The regular financial market, since it does not operate all the time. As you can see, our OTC pairs operate fully 24/7, whereas regular currency pairs have time restrictions. Therefore, learn this schedule and then you will know when to work on the OTC market. Our team is also working on adding a permanent button for OTC, so you can immediately switch from the regular market to OTC. This will be much more convenient. Well, let's look at the next trade, since after all, I'm increasing my deposit and this is my primary goal. I choose the currency pair USD CAD. I switch to the booster bot, select this currency pair and set the trade time to 1 minute and receive a sell signal. The conditions are quite favorable and I open a sell trade right from here. Later in this video, I will show you the best entry points for the OTC market. We will completely set up this market together, and by the way, I forgot to share where to get the booster bot right now. Follow the link in the description and activate this robot. It is available to all our subscribers. So first subscribe and then activate the booster bot. An excellent second trade brings me a profit of $230. So for the next trade, I can already open with $370, and I won't be taking much risk since I started with $500. And now I can afford to trade with this amount. Let's even do it this way. We'll open the next trade with $420, and you could say we're not touching my initial balance, only what we've already earned on top. Now I choose the currency pair British Pound Dollar. I switch to booster bot. I select this currency pair and the time for the trade, also for 1 minute. And I receive a buy signal with quite good percentages. I open the trade for buying directly from here. And now let's set up the chart for a better entry point. For this, I need to select 5-second candles and click to enable the timer, and then we can track it together. When a new 5-second candle opens, the new 5-second candle has a special property. When we want, for example, to open a trade for an increase from here, we wait for a new 5-second candle. For instance, we could have opened here, but we wait for the new 5-second candle. It makes this kind of movement. We open the trade here, and then the price shoots up. Accordingly, we immediately gain several points. This could be just a plus of 2 points or even 20 in just one candle. An excellent result, and this trade brings me $380, $1,300 on my balance. Let's open a trade for $700 and leave a small amount in reserve. And now, how do you choose a currency pair? Actually, on OTC you can choose absolutely any currency pair. They are all generally good. But I advise you to choose ones with higher percentages because you'll simply earn faster. Well, for example, take the dollar and Japanese yen. Here the payout is 92%. Good movement. And let's try to get a signal on this currency pair. And I get a good signal to sell with good percentages. I wait for a new 5-second candle because that's exactly where the booster bot works best, and I open a sell trade. As you can see, there was no impulse now, but nevertheless the candle immediately gives me 10 points. Excellent result of $640, totaling already $2,000 in my balance. Accordingly, I have quadrupled my deposit. And let's open the next trade for $1,250. I choose the currency pair US dollar to Canadian dollar. I switch to the booster bot, select the same currency pair, and the time for the trade 1 minute. I receive a good signal with good percentages. Accordingly, I wait for a new 5-second candle and open the trade. For a sale, we observe this trade. And at the very blue moment, the trade closes in profit, quite tense. Nevertheless, the booster bot handled the task and brought me $1,100. For the next trade will open for $2,000. And with this, I am already in a good profit, doubled. At the very least, I have increased my deposit, so now I am taking a risk. Only with my time. The market today is simply excellent and you can confidently earn on OTC. If you definitely want to learn how to earn even more, what life hacks exist, then be absolutely sure to subscribe to our incredibly informative Telegram channel, because that's where we indeed share all the very useful information that leads our community to success. I will leave the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe. Now I am choosing the euro-dollar currency pair again. There's just good movement here, even though the payout is only 79%. Let's ask the booster bot where it will go. The price. I receive a very quite decent signal to sell with good percentages and immediately open my sell trade right on the new 5-second candle. Another beautiful trade that brings me $1,500. As you can see, there are already 4,600 on my balance. And indeed, the bot handles its task excellently and analyzes the entire market very quickly, so weekends are very bold. For example, if you can't trade after work on weekdays, but you want to make it your main activity or an additional income, then weekends are a great opportunity to work on the OTC market. As you can see, it is indeed a bit different from the main financial market, but nevertheless, you can earn quite well on it. By the way, write in the comments whether you like the OTC market or if you prefer the regular financial one. It would be interesting to know. I choose the currency pair New Zealand dollar, dollar. I switch to the booster bot, select the same currency pair, and the time for the trade 1 minute. And I get an excellent signal to sell with good percentages. I wait for a new 5-second candle and open a sell trade on it. Let's watch this trade. As you can see, I've already increased my deposit by 5 times, and at the same time there's still a trade open for $2,000. So I can expect everything to be x10 or even x15 to my deposit. And this trade brings me in total approximately $1,800, and as you can see, my balance is already $6,500. Just think about that. I started with just $500 and now it's approximately around $6,500 in just one day. You can achieve the same results by simply clicking the link in the description and activating the boost. If you have any questions or want to learn additional information that can bring you income, then please do not hesitate to subscribe to our Telegram channel, AITA Trading Booster. And for any questions, feel free to contact our dedicated support account where our professional team will promptly answer you and assist you with all your questions and issues. In general, we encourage you to subscribe to our vibrant community and start earning with us.